Have you ever noticed Google Ads constantly recommending changes? Increase your budget, use broad match, apply recommendations automatically. It sounds helpful, but sometimes these recommendations can actually hurt your campaign. Hi, I'm Jasmin, and in this video I'll explain why you should not blindly apply Google Ads recommendations. So, first of all, why does Google give recommendations? Google's system often recommends changes to increase traffic, expand the reach, or optimize optimization. For example, it recommends to switch to broad match. It recommends to raise the budget. Or it recommends to use the auto-applied recommendations. So this can increase activity, but activity does not always mean profitability. And where you can see what Google recommends you. Here we are under campaign overview. So you have to go under campaigns and then recommendations. You simply click here and you will find all the suggested recommendations. You can see your optimization score is like 76% almost. And if you scroll down a little bit, you can actually see what Google recommends for you. For example, to set a target CPA. As well, it recommends us to create a performance max campaign, which cannot always be very good. And it recommends to add some images. This, can make sense. But here you can see it recommends to optimize the budget. It says that we should increase our budget so we get more clicks. Here is another account, and here you can see that Google recommends to add dynamic images. As well, it recommends to reach additional customers on partner sites with enabling the search partners. But we all know that often these clicks from the search partner network, they are not very high qualitative. Here we are in the keyword recommendations. You can see that Google recommends to remove redundant keywords. That can actually make sense. But usually the most common problem, number one, is Google recommends broad match expansion. So Google often pushes broad match because it can generate more impressions. But for beginners, more impressions can also mean irrelevant searches, wasted clicks, and a higher spend. Common problem number two, budget increase suggestions. So now we are here in this bidding and budget section. So you can see that Google recommends us to increase. They call it actually optimize your budget, but basically they recommend us to increase the budget. So sometimes that can make sense, but increasing the budget before profitable keywords, before clean search terms, and before having strong conversions can actually scale inefficiency. And a common problem number three are the auto-applied recommendations. If we scroll up a little bit, you can see here that Google has here the auto-applied settings. If we click on that, you can see that Google has some recommendations for the auto-apply for us. This is one of the biggest hidden risks. If enabled, Google may automatically add keywords, adjust the bids, or change the settings without enough strategic oversight. We can review actually here the settings carefully. Some of them can maybe make sense. For example, this one, use optimized ad rotation, but a lot of automated recommendations, they're not making sense. So please review them carefully. And if you want to know more about the auto-applied recommendations, check out the following video, which is linked here. So don't apply the Google Ads recommendations blindly. What you should do instead, use recommendations as a suggestion, but not as a comment. So ask yourself, does this improve control? Does this improve the profitability? Or does this fit my strategy? As a simple rule, Google's goal is more activity, but your goal as an advertiser is better results. So these are not always the same. So as a quick recap of what I just said, Google Ads recommendations are not always bad, but blindly following them can lead to wasted budget, less control, poorer targeting. So use them carefully and not automatically. If this video helped you to understand why you should be careful with Google Ads recommendations, feel free to subscribe my channel. And if you ever need help with your Google Ads, my Calendly link is in the video description.